All right, welcome. My name is Kay. I'm the Buy Blue Shopper. Welcome to my channel, and I have special guest Laura Wentz, Pennsylvania State Cluw President, and we're going to talk about Pennsylvania voting. Go ahead, Laura.
Awesome. Thank you, Kay. Thank you so much for having me here tonight, and for hosting the PA State Clue series. We have sponsors that have sponsored these series. So I'd like to give a shout out to our sponsors: Clearfield, Elk, Cameron, Jefferson Central Labor Council, Indiana. This is all in Pennsylvania. Indiana Armstrong Central Labor Council, Erie Crawford Central Labor Council, Allegheny Fayette Central Labor Council, Philadelphia Joint Board Workers United, Philadelphia Council AFL-CIO, Kathy Black, Pam Trunser, myself, Laura Wentz, and along with Best Insurance Pro LLC, Jeffrey O. Jones, Vice President of Sales, and Buy Blue Shopper. So thank you so much for your sponsorship and hosting these series for us. So we're going to start off today. We're going to talk in mail-in ballots. The last day to request mail-in ballot has come and gone. Election day is November 5th, which is next Tuesday. So at this point in time, it is better not to put your mail, if you still have a mail-in ballot, do not put it in the Postal Service mailbox. Take it to a drop box in your area, or take it to your county election bureau, and you can turn it in there. They have, if you need to figure out, where a local drop box is, votespa.com is one of the websites that you can go to, and as well as vote.pa.gov to find out where the nearest drop box is to where you live, as well as, you can find out where your election bureaus are, any questions or concerns you have with mail-in ballots. The key thing is to make sure you follow all the directions that they give you with your mail-in ballot. Everything has to be done to the T, or your vote could be disqualified. If by chance you decide that you don't want to turn in your mail-in ballot and you want to actually vote on election day, then you have to take every piece and part, all the envelopes, everything that was sent to you in your mail-in ballot to your polling location. You need to turn it in to the judge of elections. They will verify that you have everything. They will then void out your mail-in ballot and then give you a ballot to vote on at the polls. The polls open at 7 a.m. and they close at 8 p.m. The key thing is, if you are getting there to your poll, you have to be in line at 8 p.m. in order to be able to vote. If there's a long line, they're supposed to keep the polls open until everyone in that line votes. So at 8 o'clock, as long as you're standing in line, you will vote. So that is the key thing. So, but if you have mail-in ballots, and you're still filling it out as a mail-in ballot, definitely take it to your election bureau or a local drop box. There's not a guarantee that the Postal Service will get it to your local election bureau in time at this point in time. They need at least 3 business days for postcards. So we're talking, it's getting really close. And in order to ensure that your ballot will count, you want to get it to a drop box or your county election bureau. Those were the main things for mail-in ballots at this point in time. So if you do have any questions on anything in reference to where your polling location is, votepa.gov, vote.pa.gov, and votespa.com can help you in that regard. If you do end up having to go to your polling location, if you've never voted in person before, you will need some form of ID. Pennsylvania's laws are pretty relaxed on the ID aspect. A driver's license, a student ID, a utility bill with your name on it and your address, all those things count. If you vote there regularly, you do not have to show any ID unless unless the book requires it. Otherwise, you're not required to show ID. So that's one of the other things to know. So for mail-in ballots, thank you so much for doing a mail-in ballot, but please take it to a drop box or your local election bureau, your county election bureau. So that's. Did you have anything else to add, Kay?
No, that's great information. And for anybody that's on the replay, hit the like button, hit subscribe. And we are Pennsylvania Cluw, if anybody would like to join.
That's a good point. I got right to business and forgot to
No,
introduce us.
no. This is all good. But go ahead and
then we also wanted to. So also Halloween is tomorrow, and in honor of Halloween, we wanted to talk a little bit about union made candy. So if you haven't bought your candy yet for Halloween, sorry, I have to get my papers out from under a cat.
that's okay.
Please consider buying some union made candy. There's a whole variety of options. There is Bachman. They are actually the ones that Bachman does this is more not so much on the candy, but more of Chex, cheese curls, Keystone snack party mix, pretzels,
That's
Hershey's.
okay because they make those Vin bags that people can use for trick or treat. Yeah.
Okay, great. And then there's
Anyway.
Hershey's products, Hershey's Kisses, milk chocolate candy, candy canes, cookies and cream, white chocolate, special dark chocolate, the milk chocolate bars, milk chocolate and almond bars, Hershey's nuggets, hugs, Rolos candies. Just beware that the miniatures are made in Mexico and not made in the USA for Hershey's. So please double check the unfortunately they did move some of their products down to Mexico. So they're not union made in America. Pearson's candy, you have the mint patties, nut goodie, salted nut roll. There's also C's candy, assorted chocolates, brittles and toffees, candy bars, lollipops, nuts and chews, and truffles. Smarties are union made. I love Smarties. Tootsie Roll Industries, so Tootsie Pops of all sizes and flavors, Tootsie Rolls themselves of all sizes and flavors, Wilbur Chocolate, Peter Caramel, Just Born Candies, Peeps, Mike and Ike's, Hot Tamales, and I think I'm missing a page. So, but that just at least as something to start with. There's also, I didn't have the Halloween candy specific. There are other candies that are more Halloween specific. Let me just pull up. Sorry for that dead air. Were there any other union made products that you wanted to make sure we mentioned tonight?
No, I think this is good. Next month, which is just in a couple days, we will be adding in some Thanksgiving
Yes.
products.
Oh, also remember clocks go back Saturday night this weekend.
Very good. Yes, we get an extra hour. Fall
Absolutely.
back.
All back an hour.
Hmm.
There are some. I'm sorry, I'm trying to pull up the Halloween candies.
Take your time. That's fine.
We have them. This on our Facebook page. So please check out PA State Cluw. That's where you'll see a lot of the. We'll share the link of this series event. We'll have there are other series events of past series that we have done, such
Yes,
as
on this channel.
Yes, on this channel we have Public Sector OSHA with Tom Totsi, from Director of ASME District Council 88. We had elections voting based on issues, not party. Vote for the candidates that best support your values. Uh, uh, we also have Family Care Act with Kathy Black, Emeritus President of Philly Cluw. Plus, this event will be there. And then we will actually have 2 more election focused events that will be there in the next couple days. So for Halloween Union made Halloween candy, we have Baby Ruth, Butterfinger, Hershey's Kisses, Jolly Rancher, Kit Kat, Laffy Taffy, Mike and I, Rolo, See's Candies, Tootsie Roll, Ghirardelli, Ghiarardelli
I think you're
chocolate.
saying it right.
Those are actually really good chocolates.
Mhm.
So yeah, so that's also a great selection. If you haven't gotten your candy yet, please consider buying some Union made candy for Halloween, and snacks, because not everyone can have
Yep.
candy. So just to recap, if you have a mail-in ballot, please do not put it in the U.S. Postal Service mail. Please take it to your local drop box or your county election bureau and turn it in there. If you're turning it in on election day, you will still have to go to those locations. Your local polling place will not accept a completed mail-in ballot. The only time you go to with your mail-in ballot to the polls is when you want to void it out and vote in person at your poll. And then the polls are open on Tuesday, November 5th, from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. You can also check out vote.pa.gov and votespa.com to find out your polling location, find out if you've already mailed in your ballot. You can find out your status on your ballot, on whether or not they've received it yet. There's all kinds of information at both those websites. Also, if at some point in time you wanted to change your registration or update your registration, if you had moved recently or something, or change of name or anything along those lines, you want to update your voter registration. So those websites will help you do those things. So I think that's all we have for this evening. I will just like to recap to thank our sponsors for their support of the series, which includes Clearfield, Elk, Cameron, and Jefferson Central Labor Council. This is of the AFL-CIO. Indiana, Armstrong Central Labor Council of the AFL-CIO. Erie Crawford Central Labor Council, AFL-CIO. Allegheny Lafayette Central Labor Council of the AFL-CIO. Found a mistake. Philadelphia Joint Board Workers United. Philadelphia Council, Central Labor Council of the AFL-CIO. Kathy Black, Pam Trunser, myself, Laura Wentz, and along with Beth, tongue-tied, sorry, Best Insurance Pro LLC, Jeffrey O. Jones, Vice President of Sales. And then by Blue Shopper. So
All right.
that's wonderful. So thank you so much for your sponsorship. So, thank you for making this possible.
All right. All right then. We should be on Friday.
Yeah, so on Friday we'll have some more of these type videos. We will be covering we'll be posting similar videos of this type for Make a Plan to Vote, as well as Election Day, November 5th. Things to expect, things that you might encounter, know your rights at the polls, that type of thing. So we're going to do a little series event on those issues.
Sounds great.
Awesome. So thank you very much.
Yep.
Everyone have a great night, and please consider joining Cluw, Coalition Labor Union Women. You can join on the National Cluw website at cluw.org. Please check out PA State Cluw on our Facebook. And if you want to reach out to us directly, pastatecluw@gmail.com. Cluw, CLUW. So thank you very much. Have a great night.
All right. Have a good night. Bye.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.